we got a potential huge spoiler for Deadpool and Wolverine that involves the villain Cassandra Nova. So let's talk about the epic multiverse battle in the third act of the film. Okay, so this is going to take a little bit more explaining to how we get to what we're about to talk about. So during Deadpool and Wolverine, Deadpool is recruited by the TVA. He has to go find a Wolverine variant that's going to help him take down Cassandra Nova. He ends up finding a variant that's from none of the live-action X-Men films that we've seen so far. He's just slightly removed from similar events. So, in the process of trying to track down Cassandra Nova and stop her, they realize that she has got her hands on a sling ring, and she's able to use it. But it's very limited unless she can pull off whatever her idea of escaping from this plan is. And that by the time we get to the third act, she does actually manage to use the sling ring and try to escape. This is when we then see Deadpool and Wolverine chase her through the portal, and that's the sequence in the trailer. And what happens next is that she, while fighting them, is using the sling ring to go all over different universes through the multiverse to make small pit stops in various universes that we might have seen so far and some that we haven't. So use your imagination. Maybe at one point they're fighting in the Illuminati headquarters in Earth 838. Maybe at one point they're in the X-Mansion from X-Men 2 or something, right? Like, you get what I'm saying. They're going to be all over the place. And this is how they're also going to work in more cameos, more random Easter eggs, more references to the bigger multiverse, but also talk about the big upcoming problem, which is, of course, the collapse of everything during a incursion, which this might lend a sort of a urgent type of feeling to, because they got to stop her before she's in these places or tries to escape through a different portal or into a different universe and starts causing mass incursions. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the film explains all this, because there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm assuming they're going to use like the basic English, and then Deadpool's just going to cut them off if they get too complex, make a joke out of it, simplify it. So there's a good enough way to do it, but it does sound like that the final fight is going to be pretty epic. So we'll see what happens and how they handle this.